Ladies and gentlemen, we are finally back. My apologies for not having any videos the past couple of days. I was up north in Wisconsin and the videos just would not upload. I even took it to a coffee shop and it still would not upload here for me. So I'm back in Chicago. I'm headed home to Arizona here tomorrow. So thanks for bearing with me for the time being, and let's roll right into this. Let's get back on the winning side. Today is July 8th. 2024. Remember, on this show, all we care about is the first 6 outs of the ball game. Plain and simple. A NRFI means no runs first inning, while a YRFI means yes runs first inning. But before I get into those plays, be sure to smash that like button for me and subscribe to my YouTube channel and toggle on that notification. That way, every time I drop another video, you guys will be notified. All right, let's take a look at Monday's game. Starting off with game number 1, we got the New York Mets taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates here. For the New York Mets, we got Christian Scott on the mound. He's 0-2 with 33 innings of work. Does have an ERA sitting at a 4.32 here, 27 strikeouts, just under a strikeout here per inning, and 16 earned runs for Scott this season. He'll be matched up here in Pittsburgh against Mitch Keller, 9-5 on the season, 103 innings of work. Does have an ERA sitting at a 3.48, 96 strikeouts, and 40 earned runs. You look at what Keller did in his last performance. He's coming off a loss against the St. Louis Cardinals, going 5 innings of work, 9 hits, and 5 earned runs there. He is pitching back here at home. He gets his revenge start. And then for Scott, he hasn't picked up a win this season in 6 starts so far. His last being against the Nationals, where he went 5.2 innings of work, 6 hits, and 4 earned runs. Both of these teams offensively get off to slow starts whatsoever. They have the worst numbers in baseball in scoring in the first inning. Same with Toronto Blue Jays. But these 3 teams, the Mets, the Pirates, and the Toronto Blue Jays, are the 3 worst teams to score in the first inning. We got 2 out of those 3 matching up here today. That's why in game number 1 between the New York Mets and the Pittsburgh Pirates, we're smacking the NRFI, no runs first inning. So on to our second game between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals here. For the St. Louis Cardinals, they got Miles Mikolas on the mound. He's 6-9 with 100 innings of work. An ERA sitting at a 5.19 here, 72 strikeouts and 58 earned runs. He'll be matched up here in Washington against Mitchell Parker. He's 5-4 with 84 innings of work. An ERA 3.61 with 68 strikeouts and 34 earned runs. You look at what Parker has done, and he has not picked up a win since June 16th against the Marlins here. His last outing was against the Mets, where he went 6 innings of work, 5 hits, and 5 earned runs. Then you look at Miles Mikolas. He hasn't picked up a win or a loss in his last 2 starts, as well as last being against the Pittsburgh Pirates. 6 innings of work, 5 hits, and 2 earned runs. I'm expecting Miles Mikolas to come out strong against this Nationals team, and we'll see what Parker could do. He clearly has not picked up a win here in a very long time. I feel like he's back at home against a offense that could be explosive, but you just got to get through that top of the order. And Paul Goldschmidt too, you don't want to have runners on base while he steps up. So I think he will come up to the test here, Mitchell Parker, and shove in the first inning against the St. Louis Cardinals. That's why in game number 2, we are also going with the NRFI, no runs first inning. So we're on to our third and final game between the Cleveland Guardians and the Detroit Tigers here. For the Cleveland Guardians, they got Gavin Williams, 0-1, 4 innings of work. An ERA sitting at an 11.25, 2 strikeouts, 5 earned runs. For the Detroit Tigers, they will have Montero on the mound. He's 1-2, 15 innings of work, an ERA at a 6.6, 15 strikeouts. He's averaging a strikeout here per inning and 11 earned runs. You look at what Montero did. He picked up the first win of the season for himself against the Minnesota Twins, going 6.1 innings of work, 6 hits, and 2 earned runs there. Williams got the loss in his first start against that White Sox team, just going 4 innings of work, 7 hits, and 5 earned runs. Clearly, you look at both of these starting pitchers and their innings, very, very limited. I mean, Williams has only 4 innings pitched here, and Montero has 15 innings pitched. In the way this Cleveland Guardians lineup has been swinging it, they're one of the best in all of baseball to jump out and score on their opposing team in the first inning. That's why I believe this Cleveland Guardians team is going to get to Montero and vice versa. This Detroit Tigers team at home here against Williams with only 4 innings pitched. I like the odds here in a YRFI yes run first inning between the Cleveland Guardians and the Detroit Tigers. Let's take a recap of the games I've selected for you today. Game number 1 between the New York Mets and the Pittsburgh Pirates. We are smacking the NRFI. Game number 2 between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. We're also smacking the NRFI. In our third and final game between the Cleveland Guardians and the Detroit Tigers, we are smacking the YRFI. Yes runs first inning. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Nick Menken with Splash Sports. If you have not done so, smack that like button for me. It helps me out a ton, and it costs you guys none. And make sure to go follow me over on X at Nick Menken for every one of my plays. We are back in action with Nicky's NRFIs. Expect it from here on out. We won't miss a day. Best of luck. Best bets.